Hey, what up, Team Maine? Hey, as we wind down Cyber Week, the first full week of peak season 2020, it's been a tremendously different peak season organizationally. But there's also been one thing that's remained the same, and I'd like to touch on all those things. First off, the one thing that's never changed is the safety of our people. And in the COVID environment, everybody has that basic expectation of coming to work, doing their job, and going home safe. And it starts with mask usage. Okay? We must, we must, for all the right reasons, and those reasons are the safety of you, the safety of our employees, the safety of your family, and the safety of the ones that they love as well. We must ensure 100% compliance to mask usage. It's our environment, and we set the standard. And one person not wearing their mask in their environment is one too many. Okay, so I need everybody's support on that, and I know I have that. Very different operating expectation than we've ever gone through before, but we know for all the right reasons we're an environment that no one could have ever expected. Two, organizationally, the way we approached our network, better, not bigger. That is our mantra, and it's one I support 100%. So how do we do that in peak 2020? We've done that through network management. We know if you fill a balloon up too much, it breaks. We know if we fill our network up too much, it breaks, and it's not pretty when that happens. We fight through it, but ultimately we're not able to service our customers in the way that they expect. We're not able to protect the organizational perspective from a cost perspective. Nothing good comes from over-capacitizing our network. So how do you do that? What did we do? Well, it started with an unprecedented staffing strategy that started at the beginning of 2020. We have 100 new service providers that we put on just in the state of Maine. We continued that hiring into the peak season with preloads, PVDs. We've got 100 more PVDs on the road today than we did last year with the helpers. And that's not going to stop right till the end of peak. In areas in which we didn't get that applicant flow, we've done unprecedented things to incent people to go in there, both organizationally with bonus incentives and locally with some grassroots campaigns to get people in the door. And I know we're not 100% in all areas, but we've done a tremendous job. And how does that look? Because what it does is it creates capacity. How does that look? We're delivering more volume and more stops than last year, and our driver pay day is down just under 1 hour a day. Last year we were paying about a 10-hour day. This year we're paying just a little over a 9-hour pay day, 9 and a small click. Amazing. How are we doing that? Through volume management. Last weekend, we had the strategy like we had in the past. We need to pull through work on Saturday to protect our Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. How do we do with that? In the state of Maine, we delivered 85,000 packages last Saturday. Monday, we delivered 176,000. More than we've ever delivered on a Monday before. Year before that, 35,000 and then 150,000. Blew it away. This Saturday, we're going to do the same. We're going to deliver 80+ thousand again this Saturday. We're going to protect Monday and Tuesday. Incredible. How do we do that? Through volume management. 100% on-time network from our local source. We do not pull trailers late. And we did outstanding with that. We did have one on Monday night. We will have none this Monday night. 100% pull time, and we hold origin, the volume that we can't get on those trailers. How do we protect the network? Volume management on our pickup side. We've done unprecedented things in regards to making sure we are not over picking up volume that we can't handle. And that's been a very different perspective and very hard for a lot of long-term UPSers like myself, where it's just give me everything you got and we'll fight the good fight and we're going to service your packages. In many peaks in the past, we weren't able to fulfill that promise. We are this year in that. And the customers are understanding why we have to do that. May not be happy about it, but they're understanding that. So a lot of changes from an organizational perspective, and I think Carol has this organization going in the right way. In fact, I know that. One thing that hasn't changed in the 8 peaks, my 8th peak here in the state of Maine, that's you. I couldn't be more proud of this team. 365, 24/7, you guys are amazing, but there's something about peak season where the cream rises to the top. And the people of the state of Maine never cease to amaze me. Last Monday, a week ago, this past Monday, I got the call for our 2 district ready team members to go assist another division. Kim Boyle, Stan McClendon, thank you. They've been in the state of New Hampshire this week assisting down there. Not even sure if they're coming home this weekend or not. Amazing. Standing up, being away from the families and the people that they love. We really appreciate them doing that. Among all the volume and work that we have during peak season, Mother Nature threw us a curveball on Monday, right? Tremendous rainstorms. We got it done Monday, but on Monday night we had power outages across the division. The Bangor team worked relentlessly to be ready to run their preload on Tuesday morning when the power came back up, and they got it done. And I think Tid slept at his desk on Monday night. The Waterville building wasn't so lucky. The power came back on via a generator, but the generator was junk. So they didn't get their preload till 7:30 in the morning on Tuesday, with about 19,000 pieces to process, and they process about 3,000 an hour. You can do the math. We took 15,000 packages down from 7:30 to 10:30 in the morning. Do that math. Amazing job by Brady and his preload team. And then from an on-road perspective, MJ, KJ, Dale had a strategy in place to get that done and clean for what we're able to put on the street. And they did that with the support of, we made the call, out of Wells, Gordon Froloff standing tall and was up there. Out of Portland, Jeff Nielsen standing tall and being there. Nate Armstrong out of Auburn went up to Waterville standing tall. Team of folks out of Bangor, Eric Ketzler Jr., standing tall. Forrest Butler, standing tall down there. Part-time supervisor Tim Rexroad, standing tall down there. And then out of Rockland, Greg Spencer, always has his hand in the air and was standing tall there for additional assets for MJ to move those pieces around and make sure that our customers received all the packages that we were able to put on the street that day. Just a tremendous, tremendous job. Outside of that, I could just literally name every one of you. The preload starting early. PDS is working unprecedented hours to make sure our plans are in place, that we get off on the right foot. From a late night soup perspective, making sure our drivers get in safe to the very last one that's in. The communication that's going on. None are doing it better. And I couldn't appreciate it more. So thank you for all that you do. Week 1's almost down. Not down yet, almost down. But we'll finish today, Friday, strong. We'll have a great Saturday pulling volume forward. Next week's a bridge week, so I expect the volume to flatten out. Still very heavy, but hopefully flattened out like we've seen like the last couple days. And then game up. And then we're into peak week really on weekend of the 19th. And then with Christmas on a Friday, I'd expect us to be strong right up until the 24th inside of that. So I know you've been like, where's he been? And you're probably even like, who is that guy? And I know, after 33 and a half years, when the call came down that said, hey, you guys can have a beard, well, don't fear the beard. Always had the peak mustache. Now I got the peak beard, so I'm looking for some feedback. Come January 1st, does it stay or does it go? Let me know. But thank you for all that you're doing. A great start to peak season. Look forward to communicating all our successes along the way.